poor picture. And yes, I'm once again smoking. Stop it, Jägermeister Dreamer. You're killing yourself. I know that's probably what a lot of you are thinking. Turn my OtterBox around. I've got it set to a certain way. Set the camera down. I really do need to set that up because I'm not naked. I'm wearing swimming trunks. Gotta find something hot here to set it on. Or something to raise that up. Nothing in those rooms. I'm not going in there. Now you're seeing my face and not something else. It's just chat. Share the stream. Get the show rolling if you want to. But right here is what I hope to gain soon. But yeah, I'm not going to start out with 1,000 because, well, it's not really the way to go. And I'm sorry if I look like a grandma sitting in this chair. Hey, it was free. Why not? Yeah, I'm sure I could read the chat. If I can't, I'll lean in and look at it. I'll light this oil lantern. Yeah. Hey, at least I don't have a light bill to go up out here. So, yeah, stuff. And anything else that's not YouTube safe. I will not answer anything that's not YouTube safe. Like, please no cussing in the chat because it'll get flagged. Well, excessive cussing. That's the thing. But yeah. If anyone wants to come forth and yeah, I usually don't smoke in a house, but this one's condemned, so it's not really a problem. Sorry about the traffic. Also, this place is a private place pretty much. I mean, there's a no trespassing sign on the door. It's on a family member's property, so it shouldn't matter. It says I'm live. Unless I got a VPN running. Let me check that. Oops, wrong pull down. It doesn't say I got a VPN running. I got a VPN on my phone. Something my cousin suggested. I would read a story, like a Reddit story live, or a few Reddit. Let me turn this up a little bit. There we go. If you're wondering what this is, it's just an oil lantern from Pick and Save. Probably shouldn't set it up here, but I'm going to anyway. A little extra display. Maybe. Ah, yeah, that's displaying perfectly. And also, for one, but yeah, I'm here. Chat with me, share the stream with your friends, and let them join in. Turn that down, it's starting to smoke. I can smell smoke. But yeah, this is a real oil lantern. I mean, I just lit it with a cigarette lighter. come forth and look and chat. Still doesn't look like the Nightbot's working. And on like Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, you can even have it tell others to subscribe if they want to view more. You can also have it send a link to a. You can also have it comment a link to a GoFundMe for anything. Pretty much any social media you're on, or any or I'm pretty sure you can even have it comment a donation link like Streamlabs comment. I just wouldn't use it excessively because, well, I got mine set for, I think, 20 seconds. It'll comment every 20 seconds or so. So, yeah, I wouldn't have it... Yeah, I'm here. You'll have to pardon me. I'm still trying to find a method to quit. What I do need to do is come back out here with a vacuum. Also, you don't have a button, you just push this up and it lights it. It does have a adjustment like low flame. Yeah, pretty interesting. I got it, and I also got a police baton that they use. It's got a handle, so you could use it long ways like this, or another handle where you can use it like this. So yeah, it's an interesting thing. I mostly got it for defense, because law enforcement says since I was Baker Acted years ago, for some reason, I don't remember why, so don't ask, I can't own a gun, so I ended up getting a police baton. So anyway, once again, jump in, comment. I'm open for comments and questions aside from privacy stuff and not safe for work stuff. If you don't know what that means, it's basically like lewd stuff. I will not answer lewd questions. Hopefully not run my battery too low. But yeah, I'll answer some questions. To keep it entertaining, I guess I could do some knowledge-based stuff. Like, I'll do some advice here, hopefully. So what could I give advice on? I know there's some people out there who can't take rejection well. Here's something to consider. If you're a man trying to ask a woman out, or a woman trying to ask a man out, don't take it personally if they reject you, because rejection, there's usually a reason. Like, I know some are dumb reasons, like, oh, that guy's ugly, or oh, that lady's hideous, or something like that. Those are dumb reasons. Other reasons, like, say, for example, you say something wrong. Say something to offend them. That's one of the reasons. So don't take it personally if they reject you for that. If you want to ask them, hey, why did you reject me? Then that's fine, but they're there with a boy or a man. They're more than likely already taken. So the best thing to ask if you want to do it in person is just say, hey, are you taken? And if they don't want to answer it, then don't pursue that person. It's always a good idea to have an open mind. They're not looking for something, or they just don't see you as the right fit. I mean, you can ask them if they want to have a conversation. If they don't want to have a conversation, don't continue. Like, that's the best thing. The best thing to do in this situation is, think about what you did or what you said. Don't take it personally. Don't explode. That just shows just about every other woman out there that might have seen you that you're not the right fit for anyone. So, have an open mind to what? It's not gonna... Another thing is, one more thing about this is, just because you find them attractive is not the way to go. That's a way to get the cops called on you. It's also a good way to show everyone else, hey, I'm a creeper. I creep up on ladies. I stalk them. That's not the way to do it. And I say ladies because I'm a man. But it goes for women too. Don't be a creeper. And no pun intended for the Jeepers Creepers. One other thing is, what I have in mind is about, I haven't experienced rejection really per se. I mean, I've been dumped. I've been dumped, but that's okay. They wouldn't tell me what I did or what I did wrong, so I didn't pursue that any further. I just said, all right. Yeah. There are good ways and there are bad ways to take this. Like, the bad ways of taking being dumped is, this is something else that I've experienced. And that I have actually experienced. I've experienced being dumped. The way to take being dumped properly is going about things the wrong way. Was I saying stuff wrong? Ask the person dumping you what you did wrong. And if you want to try and keep that person, ask them if there's a way to improve. There's good ways to think about it. If you want to keep them, don't drink, don't chain smoke, don't throw a tantrum or anything like that. Because I'm pretty sure some people watching this have went that way. Don't go about it the wrong way. The wrong way is being throwing a tantrum, drinking. There's also begging. Begging is not the way to go. And trying to guilt trip, that's another wrong way. But the right ways is, like, ask them, and if they don't want to tell you, then they're not the right person. You dodged a bullet if they don't want to tell you. They're probably some form of drama queen or something. Or king, drama king even. Because there are guys who dump women, and they don't want to tell them why, and the woman would like to guilt trip that man into staying. That's not the right way to go. It goes both ways. It's not just man, it's not just woman. And they don't want to tell you a reason or anything like that. They're not the right fit for you. Because my ex didn't want to tell me. They didn't want to tell me why they were dumping me. They just wanted to say, it's over. They obviously wanted to just dump me out of the blue or something. They wouldn't tell me what I did wrong, so there was probably a dumb reason. I'm not going to drop any names because, for starters, I've already forgotten her name. I've already calling them by their name. We'll call her Margaret because I don't know any Margarets. Me and Margaret went pretty well. We were pretty good at the start. We had school lunch together. We did after school activities together and stuff. Not what some men are probably thinking, or some women. Like, we went to see a movie, the Lego Batman, because, hey, the perfect start to a man paying, that's usually the way that's preferred, unless the other person volunteers to pay. So yeah, we went to see a movie. I got some popcorn and some candy, I think. Yeah, some candy, a soda. We sat down, we watched the whole movie. The only time I can think of getting up to go away from the movie is to use the bathroom. But other than that, she was, I think, a year younger than I was. I think I was 17 and she was 16. So, of course, I wasn't dating a minor. I was 17, she was 16. At the time, she's clearly older now. And, yeah, her mother wanted to go, so I wasn't going to argue with that, you know. Because the best way to go about it, if you're on a date, is if the parents want to go and be with y'all throughout your dates, it's best to comply, otherwise it looks bad for you. So, that's the... Because if you say, no, don't go with us, we're fine. That doesn't look good for you. That's actually a bad reflection, because that could build suspicion. That could very well build suspicion on your part, because you could be going out doing drugs, you could be going out drinking underage, or you could be getting alcohol for a minor, like if they're younger than you. Hell, you could even... It could look like you're going out and having sex without being married, if they're Christian, or anything like that. So it's best to just comply with the parent. It may not feel good to have your boyfriend or girlfriend's parents with you, but at least it will ease the suspicions. What else? I know there was something else. The sexual stuff, that's not gonna necessarily be a good thing for you, because you'll raise their red flags like, oh, I'm dating this person because I want to get in their pants. That's, once again, not a good thing to do. It's best to just take it one step at a time. You can go 2 steps at a time, but not straight to that. I mean, I'm not saying you can't do that. Like, you go for it. It's just not necessarily going to work out for you. I know I'm probably sounding like a complete sissy here, but I'm just going from experience. I've had a couple girls in the past that I wanted to jump before Margaret that I wanted to jump right to that, and it didn't work out. So I know those reasons. I'm like, well, I messed up, so what can I do? That one or that girl, I'm not going to pursue it any further. I'll try again with someone else. So I did. That's the only one I'm gonna mention because, well, others are not necessarily worth talking about. We're talking about Margaret. So I don't know what I did to upset Margaret. I'll probably never know. Maybe it was just because me and her brother didn't get along. Maybe it's because, well, I didn't devote all my time to her. Because, you know, there are people who want you to devote all your time. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Yeah, I know it's smoking, but I can wipe that out later. But anyway, yeah. Don't take it too fast, and you'll be good. And it brightens up outside again, so you can also get this stuff still. This is Medallion. It's sold at Pick and Save. It's clear lamp oil. So anyway, yeah. Don't move too fast. You'll be all right. Maybe. Just accept it. Sure, that may not be right, but still, don't argue with them. Because the parents will be checking up on the person. Like my mom. Check in after the movie. She wanted me to check in after the lunch, I think it was. Catfish House. So it was seafood or whatever restaurant. I asked her, hey, do you think Dave's Catfish House is a good place to go? She said, sure. It's going on to 30. It's past 30 minutes. Anyway, maybe I did nothing wrong. Maybe she just wanted to end it for nothing. But don't pursue them. Like, that's not going to get you anywhere. So, I mean, I'm not going for any relationships anymore. Like, I've given up pretty much. Don't make my mistake. Well, that's a suggestion. I suggest don't just give up like I did. I still talk to women, but I'm not going for a relationship. Because a lot just won't accept me for who I am. I want to live in an old house. A lot of them want to live in a new house. I collect vacuums. A lot of people think that's weird. A lot of women think that's weird. So, yeah, I've given up because there's a lot who will not accept me for who I am. Because I know a lot of women want to change the men's interests or whatever. But I know there's also a lot of men who want to change the woman's interests. So I'm not going to say it's just women who want to change things about someone. Don't do what I did. Like, I gave up pretty quick. Like, I was only like 18 when I gave up, so a year after Margaret. Could help some people. I do try to make stuff educational as well as entertaining. So, yeah. Tell me what y'all want to see. Just comment down below the video. The live video. Sure, it's going to be long over with by the time I get done. More than likely help some people. I know there's been plenty of people who have, you know, done rejection and how to take being dumped and stuff like that and how to go about things. So, yeah. And maybe it can help them. So,